Yeah, still the 3rd of April up here at my little building still. This is called a Flange Wizard Circle Wizard CW300. It's a thing you use for cutting fairly accurate circles with a cutting torch. This is what it looks like. They come in different circle diameters. This one goes up to, I believe, 6 inch or 8. Might be 8. Yeah, 8 inch diameter, not radius. So the little one is better if you're going to cut little small circles, and then you get you a bigger one to cut larger circles, 12 to 16 inch diameter. And some of the stuff I bought from my electrician buddy was another 25 foot of oxygen acetylene hose, brand new. Still had the strapping on it. And what you do is you get you some double male connectors to tie the hoses together, and they are different. Okay, the gas or fuel hose / line is indicated by a little slot on the fitting and the corresponding nut on the hose end. The smooth is always your oxygen. Okay, the smooth or oxygen is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and so it's got clockwise threads. The fuel gas with the notch on the fitting and here on the nut on the hose is opposite thread. They are counterclockwise threads. You'll figure that out the first time you try to put a torch on a set of oxygen and acetylene hoses, but maybe this will help remind you. When I set up my cutting torch, I like my main valves facing down, so my oxygen blow is on the top of the torch and away from my hand. That way I don't bump my main valves and mess with my settings. And you just want enough oxygen pressure on your regulator to just blow through what you're cutting. If you're way over pressurized on your regulator, all you're doing is wasting your oxygen. So on your acetylene, it's very specific. It's 0 to 15 psi. Anything above 15 is in the red because it's dangerous, and it is. So never set your gas above 15 psi on your acetylene. I run mine about 9 psi because I'm not cutting anything super thick. The cutting tips come in different sizes. Alright, so like a 00, then an O, and it goes on up. And you don't want to use a number 3 tip cutting 1/8 inch plate. It's blowing metal everywhere. So you want to use the smallest size that you can to get your cut through whatever you're cutting. There's a chart for that. You can pull it up on the internet. You can go to the welding supply store. It'll give you a little card that has all those numbers on it. I've got a big old selection of tips just for that reason. Same thing on my welding tips. For gas welding, they come in different sizes for a reason, as do the rosebuds. Rosebuds give a very large flame for preheating stuff. That's their primary purpose, is just preheating metals with a very, very wide flame pattern. But a lot of guys just use their cutting rig, and with that cutting tip, they do everything with it, which that's up to you. It's your stuff. So anyway, got my new hose hooked up, so I got plenty of hose on my cutting rig now. So let me get it straightened out and rolled up and move on to the next little project. Thank you.